Hello lettering friends, I'm Sarah from Ensign Insights and I teach hand lettering to help you express your most confident self. I am really excited about today's video. I'm going to be sharing with you how to do rainbow lettering, and not the rainbow lettering with the brush pen that you see me doing here. I'm talking about rainbow blends in your lettering without fraying your brush pen. So I'm going to be using the Tombow dual brush pens. And you may or may not know that brush pens on watercolor paper will fray your brush pens really quickly. However, blending on watercolor paper creates the best blends, especially with rainbow blends when you are blending so many different colors. Watercolor paper is the best because it allows for more water and ink to sit in the paper without bleeding everywhere. But the problem is still the fact that you can't use brush pens on watercolor paper without fraying them. Let me help you with that. First, like I already said, you will need watercolor paper. I also sometimes use mixed medium paper if there's not too much blending involved. And next, with the Tombow dual brush pen, you have the brush pen side as well as the fine point side, and that is the trick right there. We are using the fine point side. Because we're not using the brush tip, we will be using Faux Calligraphy to be able to get those thicker downstrokes where we're going to put our colors. You can see in another video that I did, if you don't know what Faux Calligraphy is, I will link to that below, where I broke down all of the basics of Faux Calligraphy. I will also link to all of the supplies that I'm using. I always start with a pencil so that I can erase if I need to, and you want to make sure that your downstrokes have a lot of space for the rainbow blends. And then I'm going to erase a little bit so that it's not super thick pencil marks on my colors. Next, you will choose your colors. I am doing rainbow colors, these 6, but you will see I've also done it in ombre blends or in galaxy lettering, and I will show you those in a little bit. You just want to make sure that you are not placing two complementary colors together. These are the colors that are opposite on the color wheel, like red and green, orange and blue, purple and yellow. If you mix these colors, then you will get brown. That's probably not what you're looking for in a rainbow blend. I like to outline my letters with a light color, like pink first, because it makes a smoother line to follow when you're blending your colors. But just know that this outline color could blend into the inside of the colors slightly, so you don't want something like black outline in your rainbow colors. When I did my galaxy, I do a dark purple because I was okay with all of my other colors having that dark purple mixed into them. I work with one letter at a time because I found that it blends easier if the ink hasn't completely dried. I lay down all of my colors evenly throughout the downstroke, and I'm not worried about completely coloring in the whole thing. It's okay if it's just scribbling. Next, you come in with a water brush or a wet paintbrush. You want to blend 2 colors at a time. So like the pink and the orange, I will pull the ink of the orange up into the pink and vice versa. Before it dries, I want to work with the orange and the yellow, but first I need to clean off my brush. So you're seeing me clean off my brush in between each of the color pairs, and I'm working in pairs until I get all the way down. Sometimes if there isn't that much ink on your brush, you don't have to clean it off, but you just have to watch for that. The most important thing is that you don't want it to dry and then re-wet it. So you want to work with the pink and the orange. While it's wet, you're going to work with the orange and the yellow. And while the yellow is still wet, you're going to work with the yellow and the green. And continuing on. If your color dries and you get a portion of it wet again, it will leave a really hard line, which is not what you want in a nice rainbow blend. And I talk more about rainbow blends in a bigger form with rainbow watercolor backgrounds in another video, which I will link to below. So there it is, super easy trick. Once you finish the whole word and it's all dry, you can go back over the outlining with a different color. I did black in this one because I wanted it to be more cohesive with the whole quote. And I think the black is a really great contrast with that rainbow to make it really stand out. So it's pretty simple and you can use any color. Let me know in the comments below, what is your favorite color blends? So mine, of course, is rainbow, but I'd love to hear what colors you love to blend together. I also do this with Tombow twin tone pens. This will work with any water-based pen. I like the Tombow twin tone pens and the Tombow dual brush pens because they're both a little bit thicker of a point, which is good for when you want to lay down a lot of ink. And I think my second choice, if I couldn't have the rainbow blend, I would choose the pink to orange. I just think it's so pretty, such a pretty ombre. Next, I'm going to show you a couple other examples. This one that I'm doing right here, I am leaving the pink outline just because I wanted to see how it would look, leaving it pink instead of black because I really like pink and rainbows. And then the next one after this is a galaxy lettering, so that one is just using some different colors. If you enjoyed this faux calligraphy tutorial, you may enjoy my new Skillshare class coming so soon about how to use faux calligraphy to create your own unique lettering style. As soon as that is published, I will link to that below in the description box. I am not going to talk through the rest of this because it does get pretty long, but they are really fun to watch, so I will just let you watch them. And I want to thank you for being here. I so appreciate every single one of you for watching this. Thank you so much for subscribing, my awesome lettering friends. And for those of you who like the pen sounds, stick around to the end because I left in a little bit of that as well. I'll see you next time.